Welcome to the channel. Check it out, guys. I'm picking up a brand new dump trailer from Kelley and Sons trailer sales. I don't know if you can see that flag there, but made a little bit of a drive to a different trailer shop than what is available locally in my area. And the reason is I wanted a higher quality trailer, and I opted for a Sure-Trac. So this is a 14-foot long 14K Sure-Trac trailer, dump trailer, and it's pretty sweet. And I'm picking it up today so we can do more towing videos and also for the landscaping business. But anyway, we're gonna talk to Steve and see what all is involved with the trailer. All right, so just talking to Steve about the towing numbers and why I went with a 14,000 pound trailer when I could have got a 16,000 pound max gross vehicle weight rating trailer for just a little bit more money. Why, I got a little nervous because I think we were looking at a 16 first, and I started thinking that would have put me real close to being 26,000 total pounds of gross vehicle weight combined when hooked up to the F-250. And I got a buddy with a 350, and his gross vehicle weight rating is like 11.5. So with that truck, we'd be over 26 rating. Would that mean a CDL or?
Correct. So if the gross vehicle weight of your truck is 10,000 and the trailer's 14, you're going to have a combined gross vehicle weight of 24,000. The DOT, they're wanting to see that if anything's over 26,001 pound, you have to have a CDL-A to be driving it.
Right.
So with your vehicle and this trailer, you're going to be underneath that 26,000. And even with your buddies with the 1 ton with it as 11,500, you still will be underneath that legal limit of 26,001 pounds.
Right. So that's good to know. So because down the road I do want a 350.
Yep.
So then I'm thinking like, man, I got to get it to a CDL with a 16,000 pound trailer. It's like it's a lot of extra.
That's why we sell a lot more of the 14 foot 14Ks. Just because of that sole purpose of not having to have your guys have a CDL.
Right.
Pulling these trailers.
Right. So what can you show us on this trailer?
So if you want to do a quick little walk around, a few different things that Sure-Trac does. They do give you a lot larger adjustable coupler in the front end. You've got an adjustable hitch anyway, so that helps you out.
Right.
But if you didn't, you could have this adjustment for it. Also, this is kind of a security factor. So say if you ever leave this on a job site, you can actually take these 2 bolts out and take your tongue right off of here. No one's going to be able to hook up to it unless they somehow have that same size.
I wonder if there's a lock that you can put on top of.
Yep, you can still have a lock that'll go on there.
Yeah.
What they do also give you a 7,000 pound setback jack. It has a Zerk fit on it, and they used to weld them all on there, but now they started bolting them just for in case that you're rushing. You forgot to lift up your jack the whole way and you bend it. Now it's just a quick, easy bolt-on part.
Okay.
Inside here is all your hydraulics, your battery, your 110 charging system. Something that's a cheap part for Sure-Trac, but it saves you hundreds, is this little keeper here.
Okay.
Because what a lot of guys would do, well, they run it up and then they let this top door go right back on the cylinder. And if they're not paying attention as they lower it, they're going to smash their door.
Oh, okay.
So this might be just a 50-cent piece, but it'll save you 500.
It's stopping you from flipping it backwards.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
You got a 110 charger right here, so all you have to do is plug in your extension cord at the end of the day.
110. So if I run my battery out, that will work with what's usually inside of the vehicle. The power inverters are usually, I think,
well,
110.
the misconception a lot of people have is that when you're hooked up to your truck, it's actually charging your battery.
Okay.
That's a misconception. It'll maintain your battery life. So say you have it hooked up to your truck all the time, you might not burn through a battery or kill a battery quicker. Where if you're not using it all the time, it's easy enough just to plug in an extension cord that's plugged into your garage or anywhere, and it's going to be able to charge this battery.
Right.
Also, with this telescopic ram, they give you plenty of enough slack in here.
Okay.
So if you got a backsliding window, you can actually run this cable up into your truck.
Oh, wow, okay. Which I don't, unfortunately.
Yep. But one nice thing is it is a power up and then gravity down.
Why is that better?
So you're never the guy stuck on top of a landfill when your battery dies.
Whoa.
So see if you're on a landfill and you run this thing up and your battery is dead, you'll still be able to hit this down, and it's all gravity fed.
And it's just as fast and everything?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So this telescopic ram, it's a 3-point ram system. It's slow, and it gives you all your lift mechanism in that first stage. Then it hits your second stage, gets a little bit quicker.
Okay.
And once it hits your third, it's real quick going up there.
So
it's such a high angle for dumping that you're not going to have stuff getting stuck in the bed.
So this is faster than the scissor?
The scissor, all in all, is faster.
It's faster?
But the telescopic gives you better lift power right in the front end.
Okay, so if the scissor's faster but you're loaded, this will be quicker.
100%.
Okay.
They give you that underbody tool storage. Nice thing with Sure-Trac, it's a 3-piece wire harness. So everything's ran from the front of the 7-way to the rear end, all through its the frame of the trailer. Anywhere and everywhere that it comes out of the frame, there is rubber grommets, so you'll never have to worry about wire rubbing on metal, and then you're going down the road saying, what the heck, why aren't my lights working?
Wow, yeah.
So everything's grommeted through there. And then your ramp's still right underneath also, so when you're putting any equipment into there, you don't have to worry about lifting those off of a side of a fender. They'll slide right out the back end. But like I said, the gravity down, it'll give you twice as many turns per day, and you're never that guy stuck.
Before you go down, what is this thing right here?
That's your prop arm.
So if you're
ever doing any work underneath here, when this thing's all the way up, you lift this up, and it goes right on here.
Right where they tell you. Okay.
So then it'll sit on there.
Now, if you hit the wrong one, you don't want to hit the wrong one. You want to hit the right one.
Yeah, you want to keep it on where it has it there.
Yeah.
But that's just a safety thing. They are hydraulics, so you always want to be safer than sorry.
If you were trying to use these tools, would you recommend popping it and then reaching in here?
Just grabbing it. You're okay to just grab them.
Just grab it.
If you're doing any work under here, always put that prop arm down though.
Okay.
Another great feature with Sure-Trac dumps, every moving part on these dumps, they put Zerk fittings on.
Okay.
So on these 14 footers, there's actually 16 Zerk fittings that are on the trailer. By greasing those Zerk fittings up, it's going to give you that longevity of this trailer. It's going to last a lot longer. You have one Zerk right here on your jack.
That's a good spot because it's doing constant revolutions when it'll make it easier.
Correct. And then you're going to have 2 right on here on the actual piston itself, and then 1 at the bottom of that.
Okay.
With our telescopic and scissor lift rams, when we do the Pro Series, we set everything up with the 110 charger, the board extensions, a tarp kit that's already in here, and a spare tire. So this thing is literally, you hook up to it and go to work.
And tarp kit is greasable?
You got Zerk fittings on both sides of your tarp kit. You got Zerk fittings on your Easy Lube hubs.
Okay.
So right in the center of your spindle.
Now, you were just telling the other guy that once a year or 12,000 miles.
Correct.
Okay.
Every 12 months or 12,000 miles, you should do an axle service on that. That's by taking apart the hub itself, repacking the bearings, inspecting your brakes, repacking bearings, getting all that old grease out of there, filling it up with new grease. And for your hubs, you always use high temp water resistant grease.
Okay.
You also have a Zerk fitting on your slipper string suspension.
Okay.
And then you'll have Zerks on each side for your pinch point in the back here.
Okay.
And then you'll have 4 on each side of the door. 2 and 2.
Okay, yeah, that's really...
Another feature with Sure-Trac, they give you the normal barn door, and then for dumping wise, whenever you're dumping, always chain these back, because the first time you don't do it, you're going to bend a door.
Really?
They're expensive. You're not going to be happy with yourself. So what this does, it'll slide back over to the side here, and they weld on a clevis right here for you. So it's just a quick, easy clip in, and then now you'll never have that door slide off.
Guaranteed to bend the door, huh? Is it something that happens fast, it slaps, or is it like slowly?
Well, I mean, if you just leave it like this and you dump, this door's going to be swinging right back. You're not paying attention. You're going to keep on doing that pressure. What happens is you bend these. Then your door's not going to close up properly. If you're lucky enough, we can just cut these off and re-weld them on, but most of the time, it's a whole new door assembly.
Wow.
So it's something, every time you dump, no matter what, always chain those doors back.
Okay.
With these, you have the barn door, like I just showed you, plus you have a spreader gate option. So right here, you pull this pin up, pop that handle back, and now you can adjust how much material you want to slide out of your bed. So say if you're doing regrading a driveway or something like that,
You can do
you
that.
want to use this to where you can.
You can do that with dirt.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you wouldn't have to use the machine as much. You'd be able to feather it out with the dump trailer itself.
Okay.
And to lock that back in, you just push on the door, and that's all there is to it.
And that's locked now.
Yep.
So this mechanism locks this.
Correct. And then on the back end, like I said, your ramps are stowed right underneath here. And then they also give you drop legs for if you're ever loading up equipment into here. You drop these down and it keeps the pressure off of the tongue of the trailer and the rear end of your truck.
Okay, yeah, that's important.
Yep.
So inside here you get some tie downs.
5 welded in D-rings. Yep. And then these gussets that are on these sidewalls is a lot stiffer, and it gives you a lot more support compared to just a straight piece of steel that's running up.
Okay.
These are side body stiffeners that are in here. That's all better stuff for you.
Okay. So before I went with Sure-Trac, I've always went with Griffin just because it was in my area.
Mm-hmm.
They have dump trailers as well. They're not, terrible, but one thing I noticed about them is that just 16 foot or 14 foot, they're like 5,000 pounds. Whereas these were a lot lighter. I think these were like 33, 34.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which means you're looking at 500 pounds of tongue weight right off the bat, and just a heavier trailer with less capacity.
Correct.
Is there a reason? Is there something different that they're doing?
I'm not 100% really familiar with Griffin, so I can't tell you. I'm the mechanic down here. I'm not 100% on all the sales stuff on Griffin, but yeah, they might.
They just use.
They might be just adding on extra steel to make it look stiffer, or or it is
more steel, you know. But it's nice to have
just
something that's lighter.
Yeah,
to
you
go
have a
down the
heavier
road.
duty payload.
Yeah.
The other thing, Sure-Trac always caulks everywhere where they lay their welds down. So between their welds, they caulk everything. So that really helps out with the rust.
Right, it's gonna live its life outside.
Correct.
So.
Yep. I mean, and dump trailers they're getting used. You're dumping in concrete, you're dumping in gravel, dirt, everything, slag. So you want to have a heavy duty, well built trailer.
All right, cool. So let's get her hooked up. Alright guys, just leaving Kelley and Sons trailer sales and on the trek home with the new trailer. And I have to say I'm a little nervous about this endeavor, but at the end of the day we are making moves and we'll see how it works out. Hopefully we'll be able to find some time to do some cool videos with this trailer, and it just won't be all work, it'll be some play. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope the video was informative. See you guys in the next one. Over and out. Bye.